Volvo Torslanda is a car factory undergoing constant development. Volvo has been building cars here since 1964, and the methods have been refined continuously. The approach is built around the human being, the skilled, motivated and responsible human being, backed up by specially developed high-technology production equipment. Smoothly interacting working teams who plan and quality assure their own work and who build a large part of each car in teams. Fasten your safety belt for a dive into the car factory whose main goal is satisfied customers. In the press shop, the heavy work is handled by giant presses. These enormous rolls of steel will be transformed into a Volvo body in a short while. Sharp, practiced eyes check that quality levels are at their peak, both for small, individual components and for entire body sides. All the pressed components are transported to the body shop. Here, complete bodies are created by hundreds of robots, maintained and monitored by skilled operators. To show you the whole process, we'll have to speed up the pace a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RoboDance. Sides, floor and roof panels moving to and fro. A giant operation, monitored by experienced supervisors. In order to avoid standstills, a lot of time and effort have been invested in efficient preventive maintenance. Service and parts replacement must function round the clock. The human being's role in the body shop has changed from being a welder and fitter to that of computer operator and electromechanic specialist. Unlike previous systems, several car models are now built on one and the same line. That is why the robots move and interact in a complex choreography, with movements measured to within millimetre precision. Advanced simulation programs and virtual reality technology allow the robots to be test run in the computer before they get anywhere near a car. Fluid motion and precise action must be guaranteed before the first car body slips onto the assembly line. A last manual check and the final finish to ensure that quality is perfect. And the body then moves off for washing, rust-proofing and painting. The body is first sealed with a special putty by robots, but in the hunt for perfection, nothing can beat the human eye and hand. There are computers everywhere. And in order to exploit the available computer power and technology to the maximum, it is essential to have adequate training. That is why the Torslanda plant has its own industrial college and training centre. Painting is carried out by robots. With today's razor-sharp competition, nothing but top quality is good enough. And to build world-class cars, it is essential to have a working environment of top quality. The external environment is one of our heartfelt concerns. The factory received environmental accreditation in 1997. Volvo's first ever car with an environmental product declaration is made here. The paint shop's filtration plant is a gigantic format. Refuse is sorted at source and waste is recycled at every stage of the factory's operations. We're now at final assembly, an enormously complex process. More and more of our suppliers are located close to the plant, and they inject their components directly into our production stream. Delivery times used to be measured in days and weeks. Now we're down to minutes. The era of gradually adding a number of small parts to each other to eventually build up a car on the assembly line has long gone. Nowadays, more and more complete subsystems and modules are being delivered directly by the suppliers, quality assured and ready to fit. The point at which the chassis is united with its body, known rather imaginatively as the marriage point, used to be a labour-intensive operation involving heavy and inconvenient lifts. Now, however, such marriages are entirely automatic. The doors are lifted off the body early in the process to improve product quality and create a more ergonomic working environment for the fitters. The doors are completed on a separate line before they are refitted to the cars. A number of components, such as the roof inner liner and instrument panel, are delivered fully assembled directly from the supplier. And now it's time for a new robo-dance. The assembly plant has been divided into a number of working teams for many years now. Each team builds a large part of the car,
till vecka 5 här, men som ni såg, vi ligger på mål även.
And each team has full responsibility for planning, material purchasing, assembly and quality assurance. The results are monitored and followed up methodically and in great detail in the constant progression towards one single goal: fault-free cars. Ergoline, just one example of the new human way of building cars. Smart, technical solutions replace awkward, heavy lifting movements. Cars are raised and lowered to give each fitter exactly the right working height. An environment undergoing constant development and refinement. The end of the line. The car's onboard computers are programmed before the finished car is test run in a laboratory and then test driven on special tracks. All our cars are sold before they even leave the factory. Volvo leads the industry in terms of order-steered production. Special vehicles alongside individually specified cars, all ready for swift transport to customers the world over.